I found myself saying similar things as I've been reviewing recent Breitling releases. Things like, wow, look how beautiful this watch is. I love this watch for X or Y reason. And I love the direction Breitling is going. I kind of feel like a broken record fawning over the latest Breitling release. And this one is not a latest release from Breitling. This has been out for a little while, and it is absolutely beautiful. This is one that I filmed out at Pennsylvania at Brent Miller Jewelers as I was filming there earlier this month and creating content. This was the watch in the store that reached out to me, or not reached out, that sounds a little ridiculous, that I noticed the most. That's a better way of saying it. That caught my eye, and I kept going back to it. And I filmed some beautiful pieces, some limited edition watches, some recent releases, some recently discontinued watches. I saw some very special pieces in my time out in Lancaster. But man, this Chronomat was the one that kept coming back to my mind, and I kept looking at it. And I got some footage here, so I'm going to talk about this watch here in this video. We're going to review it. We're going to go through the details here, and I'd like to hear your opinion on the direction Breitling is going. And do you like what they're doing? Do you like kind of how they're making their watches more attractive? At least that's my perspective. I think they're broadening the appeal of Breitling, and that's a good thing for me. I think they're going to be expanding in the Swiss market share, and I'm all for that. So let's talk about this. This one is, of course, the Chronomat in 42 with the B01 in-house column wheel chronograph movement with 47 jewels, a 70-hour power reserve. We have a 12-hour totalizer. We have a 30-minute totalizer. We have some nice dial details with the concentric circle. And then with your applied B logo, the vintage logo, and very distinctive, surprisingly reflective and dimensional printing for Breitling, 1884, Chronometer, and Chronomat. Now, I really like this design language, and I apologize if I sound a little bit like a broken record. I've just been bitten by the Breitling bug, and there's no way around that. But we have good design language here. We have nice details. I like the fact that there's a blacked out date wheel in that hour totalizer, so it kind of, I don't know, it's present, but it's not overpowering. This would not look as strong if that was in between the 4 and 5 o'clock position. But the best part about this isn't necessarily the awesome Chronomat design language with your rider tabs in the bezel, with your beefy function pushers, and rounded, polished, textured, signed screw-down crown with 200 meters of water resistance and twin gaskets. No, the draw here, at least the thing that has captured my imagination, is the addition of the platinum bezel insert, that noble metal, that precious metal, paired with this unique color configuration, this ice blue or this platinum blue or this glacial blue that looks so dang good. And I think it would be fair to say that Breitling is taking some inspiration from Rolex, who famously uses platinum only with their glacial blue color. So the fact that Breitling is doing that here, mixed with stainless steel, so it does have a more attainable price point, even though it still carries a premium over your standard Chronomat 42 models. This is just such a beautiful pairing. It's the right shade of glacial blue, a little bit of baby blue in your chronograph hand. I don't know, guys. I don't see blue like this very often. Oftentimes, it's more of the darker, deeper blues that border on navy, or they're more electric. This is ice. It's light. It is it's good. Sorry, again, I apologize if I'm sounding like a broken record, but I really like this color configuration. Now, I think this would sing on the roulette bracelet, but this is not available on the bracelet. Breitling wants to differentiate it a little bit from the other models, which you can find on that beautiful bullet style bracelet. And that watch in full stainless steel will retail at $8,500 full retail. This one, $9,750. So about a little over $1,000 premium for a non-bracelet model, but you're getting the precious metal and you're getting the exclusive color configuration that is so attractive. Now, you can love that or you can hate that, but it is nevertheless a reality here with this issue. Now, I will say that there is a Superchronomat that does carry this colorway, and does have some ceramic in the bezel insert, but it is a larger, beefier, more visually dominant watch, which unfortunately I have not seen in person yet in this ice blue or this platinum blue or this glacial blue configuration. But I think that one would be very special. From talking to other Breitling enthusiasts, I hear that that one is actually, I don't know, there's something about it. It's more brash, it's more big, it's more bold. It's still comfortable, it's still wearable, surprisingly, right, for such a big watch. And more watch enthusiasts actually enjoy the Super Chronomat over the Chronomat, even though logic would say, hey, maybe this is unwearable. So I'm really looking forward to looking at the Super Chronomat in this configuration because, just because of the word of mouth, but mostly I want to save some of that precious metal from hairline wear and smudges and smears and scratches, because right here, as shown, this is in a high wear area, so I don't think this would look great over time. But when you have such a beautiful watch, I think you can throw some of that out the window. Now, the thing is, if you go to a Breitling authorized dealer or a boutique, you will likely not find this sitting in the case. I don't know how limited this is or what, but this does seem to be a fairly uncommon release. So, I can't speak to its availability or when it will be discontinued, but I can say it is more common to not see this in the case than to see this in a case at a Breitling authorized dealer. So I feel very fortunate to have been, able to photograph and check one out in person, and it has made a convert of me. I think this one is beautiful, and I would like to buy one. Again, I'd like to look at the Super Chronomat as well. And man, I'm crushing hard on the Datura 42, the Aerospace Evo, the Green Sunray Super Ocean Heritage on a mesh. There are, there is no shortage of Breitlings that are just, in my head, capturing my imagination. So we'll see what happens with me. I'd like to purchase and expand upon my Breitling collection. And I don't think this is a flash in the pan. I don't think this is a flavor of the month. I think there is something substantive that I'm connecting with Breitling, and there's a reason why I've been bitten by the bug and I've been drawn to so many of their models. They're obviously doing things very, very well. So reach out with questions about this Chronomat BO142 with the platinum bezel insert, the rubber strap, and this unique color configuration. Let me know if there's anything I can help you out with. Links to Brent Miller will be in the description of the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.